Hey everybody, today I'd like to show you my version of a coping sled for rails and stiles with a setup jig attached to it. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please make comments, like and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell for future notifications as to when I put out a new video. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. These are the items that you'll need to complete this. I have already cut 2.5 inch wide boards, 3 of them. One of them's 33 inches long, one of them's 13, and one of them's 13 again. Then I've cut some hardboard, 34 inches long and 12 inches wide and 13 inches wide by 12 inches this way. 2 different pieces. One is for the rails and the other is for the stiles. Now I'll show you how to put them together. And you'll also need a coping bit and a stile bit. And you could use any stile that you want. You just have to change your setup on it. The first thing I'm going to do is set up the jig for the stiles. I place this, I cut this 1 inch bigger so that this will be where the edge of the stile is. It's going to be run through the bit. First thing I do is line this side up and make sure it's square with your main board. Then hold it in place. Take a couple of clamps. Clamp it in place. Then you want to flip it over. I countersink it. Then take some screws and run some screws through it. I'm not putting any glue on here because if I want to change it for a different pattern bit, I'll be able to do so. And since I'm using hardboard, you want to take and sand that. It buzzes up quite a bit. Next thing you want to do is take your longboard, set it in here, run it to the edge of this. Because most of the time your stiles and rails are 2.5 inches wide. So I have another 2.5 inch board, set it up there. Then I take my square and make sure everything's square on it. Bring a clamp to the other end, clamp it in place, make sure everything's still square. Then you could flip it over and run your nails through it, or your screws into it. And there is one. Very easy to make. This one again I ran 1 inch over. Run it to the edge. Do just like you did on the other one. The first thing I'm going to do is set the fence on my router. I just want to set it on the bearing here, and what I'm going to do is push this up against there on both sides, and then I'll take clamps on my particular router. This is a homemade router, so, and there we have it set up. First thing I'm going to do is run a test piece through. I'm going to go ahead and put a spacer in here because I don't want to cut the profile into this until I get this set up. I have already set the height on this. Alright, I'm going to begin my first cut. That's the first profile. Now what we're going to do is set up for the second one. I'm going to go ahead and change the bit. Alright, with the router unplugged, I changed the bit. Now I'm going to set the height on it. And what you want to do is bring this cutter head up to where it's level with this cutter, or with this profile. So you just turn the router up, keep it right here at the edge. And lock it in place. Alright, I'm going to use the same setup method I used before. I'm going to use this 1/4 inch to go in between, or up to the bearing, not in between, and push it to the bearing. And then put the clamps on. Okay, now it's time to make a test cut. Put your piece in and turn it on. Just a little bit proud still. Let's make one more test cut. That one seems to be perfect. Okay, now we're going to run our piece to see how it fits. Okay, we put them together. And there we have a good fit. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just something quick. I'm going to be making some cabinets here soon for my shop. I'm trying to get it all organized. As you can see in the background, it's pretty unorganized. It's just a small one-car garage. But that's all I have for right now. So I'm just trying to get it organized, making cabinets and stuff. But this is a coping sled that I'm going to be using to make my cabinets. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please make a comment and like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for future notifications as to when I bring out a new video. Thanks for watching.